Cougars, Miss Englander here with your Monday motivation. I have a quote to share with you today, and it says, everything you want is on the other side of fear. So, I chose this quote because I'm noticing a theme running through a lot of the reflection forms from this past week, and a lot of them had to do with being nervous or scared or afraid or fearful of the class, the chat, all these different things. And so I thought it would be good to have a quote like this, because everything that you want to achieve is on the other side of being fearful. Like, once you get through that fear and that panic and that anxiety, you can achieve so many things. And so one way that we need to do this is to face our fears. So when we face our fears, we're able to get through them and to help ourselves. So whatever you fear, face it, because then you won't be so scared of it. It's not there anymore. It starts to fade because it becomes a habit. And most habits are good. So panicking over something isn't going to be helpful. But the more that you do the thing that you are afraid of, the easier that it becomes. So like, if you are afraid of talking in class or participating in class, start out small with baby steps, like one word in the chat, or good morning in the chat, or hello, how are you? Asking people questions, and then slowly start to build, and that fear will start to disappear. Same thing with so many students said that they are afraid to try or ask questions, because they are afraid that they're gonna sound stupid. One, nobody is stupid, okay? Two, we all have questions, all of us. It is important to be inquisitive, especially in math. If something doesn't make sense to you, ask the question. You can't get better at something if you don't understand it, okay? So make sure that you are facing those fears. Okay, another strategy is to imagine the worst. Like, what's the worst that could happen? What is the worst possible thing that could come from asking a question? What is it? Maybe you accidentally typed something wrong in the chat. I type things wrong all the time. Everybody makes mistakes. What's the worst thing that could happen when you ask a question? Nothing, because everybody has questions. That's part of life. Like, and if you are too afraid to ask your question, you could be hurting somebody else who has the exact same question, and maybe you're just a little bit braver than they are. And you could ask your question and show them that it's not something to be afraid of. So imagine the thing that's the worst, and the fear will start to fade, because the more you chase it, the better and the closer you become to overcoming that fear. So just baby step it, okay? So don't try to be perfect. Here's another tip. Don't try to be perfect. No one is perfect. We all have struggles, all of us. And for whatever reason, students feel like they have to be perfect at everything. You don't. There's no way to be perfect at anything. There's not. But you actually have to try. So bad days and setbacks are always going to happen for us. That's just part of life. But it's up to us to remember that you don't have to be perfect. Just try it. Just do it. And it'll be, you'll be better because of it. You'll learn, you'll get to that other side, and you'll look back and be like, whoa, look at all the things I've overcome. I can do anything. And then you start to feel better. Another step is to talk about it, which a lot of you have already started to do in your reflection forms. And that's awesome. When you put your fears out loud, other people can come and help you and give you opportunities to not be fearful. It's always good to have somebody next to you when you are afraid. And so just being able to help you through your fears, that's part of what life is all about, is helping each other and showing empathy for one another. And that's just part of learning too. So it's really important for us to make sure that we're not only having fear, but then sharing those fears with other people so that we can overcome them. Another way to overcome your fears is to use that positive self-talk, right? I know I can do this. I am awesome. I've done this before and it wasn't so scary. I can do it again. Using that positive self-talk and telling that fear to go away will totally help you in life. It'll help you in school. It'll help you beyond school, and whatever things you try to do. Positive self-talk. And reward yourself. We all need rewards, right? And when we're super afraid of something and we overcome that fear, you are able to celebrate. So celebrate, reward yourself with a celebration. Whether you are watching a video or overcoming that fear, sharing it with other people, whatever makes you happy, do that to reward yourself. Take a break. Oh my gosh, that was so scary. I need a break. That's a reward. You are rewarding yourself for overcoming that fear. But on the other side of fear is where all the magic happens. It's where all the awesome things are so that we can be successful in life. So overcome those fears by using baby steps, talking to yourself with positive thoughts, sharing your fears with others, rewarding yourself when you overcome those fears, thinking about what's the worst that could happen if I did it, right? And facing those fears. The only way that you will ever overcome a fear is to challenge it head on. You've got this, Cougars. You can do amazing things. We are so proud of you and all of your hard work. Keep doing everything that you're doing and just use that positive self-talk to help push you through the scary days. All right, Cougars, as always, make it a great day the Cougar way.